Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to address the stiffness of the steering, especially when I'm doing some parking. There are a couple of culprits usually, which are the connectors, which are next to the steering rack. They can get very dirty. I also check the connectors in there. They all bone dry, but I still use some electric contact cleaner and a bit of cloth to clean them very well, but there was no grease or anything like that. So I've addressed the fluid issue. It seemed to be on level, but upon further inspection the color of the fluid isn't what it should be. It isn't that cherry color. It is quite dark and it's quite dirty really, and although it might look a little bit red due to the camera, the fact is that it actually looks more dull in real life. So what I'm going to do, I don't have any power steering fluid with me, but I have some Slick 50 power steering fluid, which is a very slightly different kind, and I'm just going to use that as a remedy for the time being before I flush all the fluid out. So I'm just going to use this electric pump to pump some of the old liquid and then replace it with a new one. Unfortunately I have to use the Focus as a power source because the battery of the Jaguar is right in the boot and then the pump doesn't reach it. So let's go and pump out the old fluid. Okay, so now I've transferred the fluid from the power steering reservoir onto this canister, and it's looking a little bit dark actually. Okay, there was a couple of drops of all the motor oil on this transfer pipe, but the fact is that the fluid didn't look that great anyway. So I've filled up with some of this. I didn't need that much really, not even half of this bottle. I've used it before on the BMWs who have a similar ZF power steering as the Jaguar, so it is compatible with this one as well. Now I needed to do a little bit of a bleeding so that the new fluid, or part of the new fluid, mixed up with the old fluid, and I do that by turning on the engine and then just turning the wheel several times, full lock each time, in order to bleed the system. I just would like to point out one thing. This is not a permanent fix. This is just only a temporary solution until I have a chance to change the power steering fluid completely, which will be done in a few weeks time, but not yet. This is just really a temporary fix. Oh, it's actually much smoother now. Nice one. The fluid should mix up a bit more now. Yeah, it does feel a bit better, but I'm just gonna go for a drive later and then I'll see if the result has been fulfilled.